From the dawn of civilization, astrology has held a magnetic allure. It's the ancient practice that suggests the positions and movements of celestial bodies at our birth can shape our personalities and even predict future events. But how much of this belief is a product of our own cognitive biases? Let's introduce a key player in our cognitive processes: confirmation bias. This psychological phenomenon is our tendency to cherry-pick information that aligns with our pre-existing beliefs, while conveniently overlooking information that challenges them. This bias can significantly influence how we interpret and subscribe to astrological predictions. Consider horoscopes, for instance. When we peruse our horoscope, we often find ourselves nodding in agreement with certain traits or predictions. This is confirmation bias in action. We're more likely to remember and agree with the parts that mirror our self-perception, while dismissing the parts that don't. Research has provided a compelling backdrop to our discussion. One of the most striking examples comes from psychologist Bertram Forer. In 1948, Forer conducted a study that beautifully illustrates the power of confirmation bias. He presented students with a personality description that was intentionally generic, filled with statements that could apply to anyone. For example, it included lines like, "You have a great need for other people to like and admire you, and at times, you have serious doubts about whether you have made the right decision or done the right thing." Forer told the students that this description was tailored specifically to their astrological sign, a result of a detailed analysis of their horoscope. Intriguingly, when asked to rate the accuracy of the description, the majority of students felt the description was an accurate reflection of their personality, showcasing how we can find personal significance in broad statements. This phenomenon is now known as the Forer or Barnum effect. Another cognitive bias that often intertwines with our belief in astrology is subjective validation, also known as the personal validation effect. This is when we perceive two unrelated events to be connected because they hold personal significance, creating a pattern where none exists. Let's consider an example. Suppose your horoscope predicts a positive event, like a chance encounter with an old friend. Later that day, you run into a former classmate at the grocery store. Despite the prediction being vague and the event being a common occurrence, you might attribute this meeting to the horoscope. It's important to note that this bias isn't limited to astrology. It's a common phenomenon in many areas of life, from interpreting signs in a relationship to seeing patterns in financial markets. It's a testament to our brain's incredible ability to find meaning and create narratives, but it can also lead us to see connections where none exist, further cementing our belief in astrology. So while astrology can be an enchanting and thought-provoking concept, it's crucial to be cognizant of the cognitive biases at play.